we get so busy, we get embroiled in some drama, or just too busy in our lives, or too distracted with something that may be upsetting. And these are the times that we need to really keep in touch with Spirit most and calm down the most. And those are the times we forget to do that.
That's exactly
But
true.
they have the power, and sometimes just taking a few deep breaths and invoking a name of either a spirit in a loved one in spirit, or an angel, or a guide, and calling their presence can, especially if you've worked with that person before, can actually just immediately calm you and center you. So we wanted to talk about that because we often talk about connecting with spirit for many different reasons, and this is a very valuable and powerful one.
Right, and indeed, when we get busy, that's when we're most distracted. And when we sit down to meditate, our minds are going a mile a minute. So that's when it's hardest to meditate. So this is one of the reasons why, stilling the mind is sometimes a difficult thing to do if you don't have a focus. And it is very frequently when you're distracted or stressed or worried, it's an extraordinarily difficult thing to do. And this is why the call to spirit can be very, very helpful at this time. Rather than take it, I'm not saying we shouldn't take it on as our own responsibility to practice stilling the mind. And of course, stilling of the mind is not synonymous to not thinking. That's actually kind of impossible. Mm-hmm. If you're conscious, you're going to be thinking. But focusing your thoughts and being aware of them, and there's a couple of different Buddhist meditations that you can learn how to let go. But this process that we're going to be doing now with you next is helpful so that you can focus on the external help that is around you, so that, when we're tired, sometimes we need to lean on somebody. And when we're stressed, sometimes we need to share it with somebody. And indeed, our spirit folks are always around us, so that we can be sharing with them and indeed just experiencing their loving support. So we're going to do a little process now. So except for those of you that are driving or operating machinery, don't close your eyes. But everybody else, take a deep breath and close your eyes. And with your exhalation, start to relax. And I'm quickly going to count from 3 to 1. And with each count, you're going to grow heavier and move deeper into your own internal peace and ease. 3, feel your thoughts drift away as your body grows heavy and you let go of all of your cares and worries. 2, your breath comes and your breath goes. Your breath comes and your breath goes. And with each passing breath, you move deeper and deeper into that part of you that is totally receptive and open to spirit and to your own spirit. 1, completely relax now, yet every sound that you hear, every thought that you have will serve to take you deeper. And as you sit in this easy, peaceful, restful state, call to yourself now one of your loved ones in spirit. And if more than one comes or somebody different comes, let that happen. However it happens for you, it's supposed to happen for you. And if the person that you want to call you don't see, don't assume that they're not there. But let yourself feel the approach of this loved one. And as he or she approaches, he's now going to place a hand upon your heart center. And through that hand, he or she sends beautiful, warm, supporting love, unconditional, unbounded, eternal love. And feel yourself fill from top to bottom and front to back with the love of this spirit being. And as you do, you may even notice that there are other spirits standing in a circle around you. They may be holding up their hands or sending their love in other ways to support you. And feel yourself filled with this support. You are never alone. And all of the stress and difficulties and challenges and distractions that may have been around you a moment ago are released, and you feel a new ease about them, and you experience a greater serenity. And you know that with this kind of love and the power of love that flows through you, you are well and wonderful and able to handle anything. Take a second to just feel the peace and ease and the new confidence you have to meet anything. And as you rest in this beautiful state with this Spirit's love and all of Spirit's love pouring through you, all of the outer shell of ego and personality and events of the day and the temporary world all seem to have fallen away. And as they have, you start to become more and more aware of your own divine, eternal self that lives and thrives within you. And now you start to feel the light and power, and also that love start to grow. And soon you notice a brilliant light. It may start at your solar plexus or your heart chakra. Wherever you experience it starting, that's fine. Feel that light fill you up. Brilliant, golden, powerful, pure light. Gentle too. It fills you up so much that it starts to pour out of your skin and down through your legs and out the top of your head and even down your feet and into the floor. Everything around you gets filled with the light of your eternal truth and self. And have a realignment and a reconnection to this truth, who you are eternally. And everything that troubles you or stresses you is just a part of the temporal world. And this power, this beauty, this ease can handle it all with grace. Doesn't matter what's happening, your eternal God within you is there to take care of all that approaches, and all you need to do is open your mind and your heart to that definition of your truth and that experience that you're feeling now. So as you are filled with your higher self, make a commitment when you're busy or distracted or beset by stresses and woes to call your spirit guides and take a moment to go deeply within and feel the power of your own higher self fill every part of you. These beings are here to help you, and all you need is a few minutes and your commitment to know them and bring them into your world to help you let go of the stress, the challenges, the dis-ease. So as you are filled with the love of your spirit beings and the light and power of your eternal self, I'm going to start to count from 1 to 3, and with each count you'll feel yourself coming back further and further, back to the room where you are, the place where you sit, the time that it is. 1. Allowing the light to shine forth even as you walk through your day, knowing this truth is closer to your consciousness in every moment. 2, with great gratitude to your spirits, beings, and all of the wonderful people who help you. Make a commitment to them too, that you shall call upon them and know their presence, even in moments. 3, all the way back now. Bring yourself all the way back. Tell your chakras to close to the point where it is natural for them to be in your waking, walking life, while you are still open, wide open, to the power and light of your higher eternal being. Bring that being to your day, and when you get stressed, come back to that experience.
That your eternal self is always with you and can bring peace through the spirit of your eternal identity, peace that transcends whatever crisis or distraction may be going on now. Now that took about 7 minutes, and so it's an easy thing to do, and you can add, in addition to doing friends and family from spirit, you can do angels and masters, God, right, and of course your higher self. But if you don't have 7 minutes, you can just take a deep breath into your heart center and call a name. Call on.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Just call one of your spirit beings, or indeed just open your consciousness to that higher self that is yours. And if you don't even, just moments, and you can do this in moments.
Yeah, and you can call on the angels too. If you want peace of mind, Gabriel's a great one to deal with your self-talk and your thoughts. He's the angel of communication, and communication with yourself is a big part of what determines or doesn't determine your peace of mind. And Raphael, too. You can call on Raphael, the archangel of the heart center, and he can bring you physical centering and physical balancing, and also healing where heart issues are concerned. So just take a deep breath, get away for 1 minute. If you can't have 5 or 6 minutes, get away for 1 minute and take a deep breath into your heart and call the angel that you would like to have with you. Michael gives you a lot of stamina and strength, and you can get peace from all of these people. So don't forget them when you're in your most troubled state.
Right. Because you know what? Even if you're calling Michael for courage and strength, or for support in you knowing your courage and strength, when you have a sense of your strength, you have a peace in your approach. It is when you feel vulnerable that you feel it's when we feel vulnerable that we take our nerves get shattered and we start to feel defensive in different situations. So even Michael's power is a power that can bring us a gentility, an ease, a confidence that makes us not feel, and it's not an aggressive power, it's an easy power.
It is, and it's so balancing.
Fearful.
Oh, yes. It's
So,
wonderful.
Very good.
So, yeah, thank you for that wonderful
you're very
meditation.
Welcome.